Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Episode 93.
Coming at you.
That actually scared me. Guys, we've been watching, we watched Haunting of the Hill House, and now we're on Haunting of Bly Manor.
Yeah,
And
why?
I've seen both of them before,
I don't
but
know.
long time ago, and I'm
don't know.
rewatching them. And now I'm just like jumpy at everything, and we just watched an episode literally 10 minutes ago.
Spooky.
That scared me.
Halloween's coming.
Yes, it is.
It's almost fall.
Yeah, it is. Except today I'm in fucking summer attire because it's 300 degrees here in Vernon, BC.
What do you live from Vernon, British Columbia?
What a beautiful place this is here, though.
It's been pretty cool. Kalamaka Lake has been stunning.
Yeah. We'll get into it in the life updates at the end, but
Yep.
It's been great so far. But today, for this episode, we will be talking...
How did we get here? Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, but you did.
I thought it. I was looking for the right point to insert.
Oh.
I thought you were taking a breath. No breaths were took.
No breaths were took. These are going to be stories like, at the end of it, we're going to be like, huh? Literally, how did we get here?
Oh.
I think that's pretty self-explanatory. What?
I think so. Well, it's another...
Did you misunderstand the assignment?
Maybe. Like, once again, Teresa came up with the theme idea, and I tried to follow along.
Why don't you ask me? You know, we live together, right?
I thought it was pretty self-explanatory.
I thought so too.
Yeah. I'm wondering if your interpretation is different from my interpretation.
Okay, we'll see.
How did we get here? How did we get here? How did the podcast get here? 93 episodes? I feel like we say that every episode.
I know.
92, 91, 90. Oh my God. We're going to be at 100 soon.
100.
Coming up. 7 weeks out.
For the Halloween episode.
Countdown's on.
Still debating.
What we're going to be for Halloween.
Still debating if we're going to do a Halloween episode for that.
Oh, we have to do a Halloween
for episode 100?
Well, I don't know if it's for 100, but we have to do it. We have to do it around Halloween. We got to do a Halloween episode.
Yeah, I know. Thank you. My point is that the episode 100 falls on October 28th or something.
Yeah, it does actually. I looked in the calendar. Yeah, so episode 100, that's going to be Halloween. Or are you saying like episode 100 should be like an anniversary episode, like a special episode?
That's what I'm wondering.
And not Halloween.
That's what I'm wondering.
What do you guys think we should do? Should we do Halloween on episode 99? I feel like 99, that's a scary number.
It is.
You know
9
what I
is
mean?
a scary number. 9 is.
I'm envisioning it with like that font that's like blood dripping, but it's letters and numbers.
Mm-hmm.
At the beginning of like a horror movie.
Yeah. What should we do, guys?
And what should we be?
Oh, please.
Suggestions
I need
on
suggestions.
costumes.
Yes, would love that. Thank you.
Okay, we need to get into the...
Agreed.
Yeah, we're jibber-jabbering.
Who, me, you?
You. You're
Okay.
the star of the show, my beautiful wife.
All right.
We got some ASMR in the background of some birds going.
Burp, burp.
Burp, 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 burp. Chirp, chirpy. Chirpy, chirpy, chirpy. Meow, meow. That was more like a cat.
Am I the asshole for, quote, forcing my fiancé to choose between me and his mother? I, 31 female, and my fiancé, 36 male, are set to get married in July this year. We met through a mutual friend earlier years ago, and our relationship progressed. He's literally the perfect guy, but the problem is his mother, Katie. Fake name. Katie has been critical of me from day one. She often tells my husband that he could do better, and I am just an uneducated slum. I could usually disregard her, but when he proposed, she went to a whole new level. The main incident occurred when we went to visit her a few days ago to announce our engagement. My future husband excitedly showed her the ring, but she just grimaced. She looked at him and, I repeat, said, "Are you really going to marry that R-word gold digger?" My husband laughed nervously, and we left quickly after. A little context, I have high-functioning autism. It doesn't affect me too much on a daily basis, but I have trouble interpreting emotions. After we got home, I sobbed and asked my husband to tell his mom that this needs to stop. He didn't say much, just that he loves me and he will get better, but he can't say anything to his mom. When I pushed for answers, he said he can't do anything about it and left. His sister sent me a text later telling me I can't make him choose between me and his mother. I'm so confused because I literally didn't even ask him to do that. Is there something I'm missing?
Yeah. I mean, you did ask him to choose between him and his mom. You asked him to stand up to his mom.
That's not choosing.
It's basically like the same thing
No,
for
it's not.
to a rational person. It's not. To a boy mom, that is like asking him to choose. To a reasonable person, it's not.
Okay, so can you just clear up your answer here, because
Well, he's so delusional that he's such a boy mom that you can't ask a boy mom to choose between his mom or his fiance.
but she can. She can.
As a reasonable person, you can.
Okay.
She's clearly dealing with a boy mom.
Yes.
So you can't ask that kind of person to choose between their mommy or their fiance.
Okay.
It doesn't compute in his brain. He doesn't understand the request.
I understand what you're saying, but you're kind of making it seem like she shouldn't have done that.
Well, no,
Okay.
but
That's why I'm asking for you to clear up.
she couldn't have done it.
What?
Can't have? No. She shouldn't have done it.
That's what I just asked.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying, like, yeah, as a reasonable person, you can ask, but she's not recognizing that he said how much of a mommy's boy he is. That's an unbearable thing for you to ask him.
No, we're not doing this. We're not doing this. Is she wrong for asking for him to stand up to his mother?
No,
Okay, thank you.
but to him,
Literally, how did we get here? I'm moving on. Top comment. Don't do this to yourself. Don't. I don't know if I missed a don't in there.
just don't.
Just don't.
Just don't.
Okay, there's a few updates to this.
All right, hit me with these updates. How do we get here? You're looking good over there, by the way.
Thanks.
Damn, my wife. Your hair's nice and flowy. Did your hair last night, didn't you?
My fiancé came home the next morning 2 days ago and started acting like everything was normal. He didn't even mention the fight we had. Finally, that night I sat him down and asked him why he was acting normally. He responded that it was a minor fight and we shouldn't dwell on it. This made me mad because it was a big deal for me, and that fight made me question our relationship. I told him this and he scoffed. In that moment, I looked at him and asked him, quote, "Is it really not a big deal that your mother called me an R-word gold digger?" And he scoffed again and said something about her getting old and not knowing what that meant. I was done at that point. His mother is 63 years old and acts the same way she did when I met her years ago. I packed a bag, called my friend to pick me up, and left. I've been staying at her place since then. Not sure where my life is headed now.
I know where your life is heading. Away from him.
Good riddance.
Wait. We had a fight? We were fighting? What do you mean?
Oh my God. I couldn't imagine marrying someone.
No, this is what I'm trying to say. In his head, it wasn't a fight because, you don't ask me to choose you over my mom. That's a non-thing. That doesn't compute over here. So therefore, there was no fight. We're fine. We're golden because you shouldn't have even asked that in the first place. What were you thinking?
We're talking crazy town now. This is some next level delusion. To just come home and act like he full on left, didn't sleep the night.
Yeah. Slept over his mommy's house.
Probably. Or did he? I don't remember if it clarified
I don't know.
that. And then just comes home the next day and is like, "Hey babe, how's it going? You want me to make breakfast?"
I should try this sometime.
Ha!
Next time we get in a fight.
No, not me. I don't forget.
I'm just going to leave. I don't know where I'm going to go. I'm going to sleep in the sunflower field outside our window.
Literally, where are you you can sleep in the garage.
I can come back in the next day. Like nothing. We're good. Give you a kiss in the morning.
No, that is like a full-on gaslighting.
Man.
That's like the worst form of gaslighting, actually, to just pretend like nothing is wrong and everything is fine. Like he's fine in his head.
Yeah.
In his head, it's like it's resolved. He's over it.
Yeah. That's what I'm trying to say.
I got over it.
That's what I'm trying to say.
So
like,
you must be over it now.
It's your issue. It's your problem.
We had time.
Clearly your problem. I'm good over here. I'm not the one who asked me to choose between me and my mom. That was you. That's a you issue. It's a non-issue for me.
But I'm not mad.
No, we're good.
You shouldn't be mad either.
Yeah. Why are you making such a big deal out of this? The audacity.
Nuts.
Hey, I just had a funny thought.
Mm-hmm.
You know when like couples, they get in a fight and somebody's gonna sleep on the couch You know how many times we read that? I slept on the couch last night.
Mhm.
You know, we don't do that.
No.
Yeah. But no, my funny thought was, oh, I can't even do that because, you know, we have like such a small RV. But then I was like, no, I
We
guess
have
we
a
do have a
pull-out
pull-out couch right at the opposite side of the RV. But then I was like, for me, it's kind of like, I'm going to go sleep in the truck
Why would you sleep in the
because
truck?
that's kind of like our couch, you know?
But we have a couch in here.
I
I don't get
know.
it.
Okay, my thought was, it's funny because the truck is the couch. But then I realized that, oh, wait, we have a pull-out couch.
We have just a regular couch too. Even if it wasn't pull-out, why would you still go to the truck? We have 2 couches.
It was just my thought process.
Oh, okay.
Like in a normal house, you go to the couch. But since we're in an RV, I go to the truck. The truck is the quote couch, you know, to get away.
Like, I get what you're saying. Maybe if we were in a van,
Right.
but we're not. So I
Right.
still don't get it.
My thought went there. And then I was like, oh, no, wait, we still do have a couch.
We have 2. We have more couches than we did in the condo. We
Yeah.
had 3. There was a couch here.
Yep. We are
All
a
right.
couch.
What the fuck? You're pissing me off today.
What? That one was funny. You laughed. How did that make you angry? You laughed. What do you mean? You're talking nonsense.
People are going to say
We hate each other.
we hate each
No,
other.
we can't. We can't talk about hate comments. We
No.
can't give them fuel.
Our,
We can't.
what is it?
Our what did Taylor Swift say?
what did she say?
We are a luxury item
Yes,
that
our
people cannot
time
afford our time.
is expensive. Is
So-
it our time?
Something like that.
Our attention? I don't know.
Yeah. Let's get back on track.
Okay, so this one says final update from 6 months ago,
Okay.
which is 6 months ago is when the original post was also posted.
Okay.
Okay. As some of you may have seen, my fiance posted an Am I the Asshole post earlier today.
Oh.
I haven't seen him since our last fight. He was pretty much getting destroyed in the comments, so that made me feel a little better. Here is the link to his post.
Are we going to read it?
Yes.
Yes.
I actually didn't even notice this. Okay.
Okay, let's read this.
So this is his perspective, his POV. Hey Reddit, yesterday my friend sent me a post on the subreddit that was made by my fiance. She totally makes me look like a villain, so I just have to say my side. We've been dating for a while now, and it's been great aside from the past few days. My mother, 63 female, is a single mother who raised me and my sister alone. She's always been the most supportive mother ever, and I love her to the end of the world. She is getting on in her years now and is not the same person she was. She has always been a little overprotective of me, and so she has never fully accepted my fiance. I don't think it was that big of a deal since she doesn't say anything directly to my fiance. Then last weekend, when we were announcing our engagement at her house, my mom wasn't too thrilled and I admit made a rude remark regarding my fiance's autism. We left quickly after, and I comforted my fiance for over an hour. I ordered her takeout, made a bath for her, and put on a movie. I explained to her that my mom is getting older and doesn't have full control of what she says. My fiance kept pushing and I eventually snapped and told her I can't do anything about it. I'm not sure my fiance understands because she doesn't have a close bond with her mom. I stayed at my mom's house, went back in the morning. Long argument short, my fiance started blowing the comments my mother made way out of proportion, not even bothering to mention her age. Like I said, my mother is old. She doesn't understand this fully. She left and I haven't seen her since. Her friend contacted me and said I'm the asshole for choosing my mom over her. I'm not choosing my mom over her though, and we are still getting married. So am I the asshole? Oh my god.
Oh my god. Okay,
What? Okay, tell me.
63 is not that old.
It's literally not. I don't even think that's considered geriatric.
Like that's the age of our parents right now.
Yeah, literally. Also, okay,
Wait.
he's like
So sorry. Geriatric? What?
geriatric
What does that mean?
means you're old. Geriatric relating to old people, especially with regard to their health care. I guess there's like no. What age is geriatric? 65.
Oh, okay. I understand what you're trying to say now.
Also, he came on here to defend himself, and he's like, she left out so many details. She's painting me in such a bad light. What were the extra details?
If anything,
Here.
he left out details. He just said, my mom wasn't too thrilled, and I admit made a rude remark regarding my fiance.
And what did she say?
Autism. And she said what his mom actually said.
Yeah.
He skimmed the details there.
Yeah.
He
He
said
also
the
didn't
not
provide
details.
any.
What
He got her takeout. Whoa, we're supposed to forgive you.
Well, big fact that she left out.
Oh my gosh. And
He
he
made her a
ran a
bath.
bath for her.
Yeah, he comforted her all night for
Good
1 hour.
job.
For 1 hour.
And then dipped.
60 minutes.
Good job, buddy. I'm so glad he got shredded. So this post has 29 upvotes and 500 comments.
Nobody liked it.
Top comment here says, age is not an excuse to be a shitty person. After 63 years, your mother doesn't have the self-control to keep rude comments to herself. You absolutely could have done something. You chose to not defend your fiance because you're too busy hanging on mom's teat. You're the asshole and your fiance dodged a fucking nuke.
Yeah. Question though, how rich is he? His username says work in oil 2009. You're a rich gold digger rich. You're not working.
Oh, because
just
she
living.
said the gold digger comment.
Yeah. So like, is he just a regular worker that has a job and makes money the way 99% of us do? Or did he have like family wealth and stuff
I don't know.
that the mom gave him that she may be actually a gold digger? Because what if,
I don't trust anything the mom said.
right?
I don't think she's an actual gold digger
No.
in the slightest.
You got to have gold to dig.
Exactly.
And I don't think his family's got gold to dig.
I don't think so either. Oh my god. No, that was such a good little nugget because his POV is just so delusional. He's like, oh, I know it's bad, I know. But it should be fine. She should forgive me. Also, I ran her a bath.
How dare she ask for me to stand up to my mom?
All right, back to her POV. So anyways, after he posted this, he calls me, and like an idiot I am, I pick up. And let me tell you, this man did not sound stable. First, he was crying, begging for me back, and then he was screaming at me to get the fuck back here. It was heartbreaking to hear the man I thought I was going to marry sound so psycho. I recorded the call just in case I needed evidence, and then I hung up and blocked him everywhere. About an hour later, he shows up to my friend's house acting crazy and saying something I can't repeat here. I called the police, and after they took him away, I left to stay at a hotel. My friend has been really supportive, but I can't put her in danger. I hope this is the final update, but if anything else happens, is there a different sub I can post in? I feel like I'm deviating from Am I the Asshole?
Damn. Yo, he's starting to like kill her or something or like harm something I can't repeat on here.
She had to call the police on him.
Oh my god. She's dodging bullets left and right.
Yeah, top comment says, kind of sounds like you dodged that crazy bullet. Update me.
Okay.
So this one said final update, and this was 6 months ago. Then an update comes 5 days ago.
Okay, before you read the update from 5 days ago, on the ex's account, he has a post from 3 months ago. I'm going to read it to you.
Okay.
Am I the asshole for sending my ex a book she used to love even though we're not on speaking terms?
Oh no!
Hey Reddit, I know this title sounds bad, but hear me
Okay,
out.
dude! That's like his whole thing. That's his whole shtick. Is just like, I know this is bad. I know it's bad, but just forgive me. Hear me out.
See it from my perspective. Look at it through my eyes.
You need therapy.
So he says, I, 36 male, recently went through a breakup with my ex-fiancé, 31 female. It was over some tension between her and my mom. My mom made a few comments that I admit were out of line, but my ex blew it way out of proportion and ended things.
Oh.
She packed a bag, blocked me on everything, and hasn't spoken to me since. I've been giving her space since for a few months. I haven't tried to call or show up anywhere, but recently I found a copy of this old book she loved, a really specific edition she talked about all the time but never managed to find. I saw it at a secondhand shop and just figured, why not grab it?
Why not? I have a few reasons.
I didn't think much of it. I wrote a short note inside, just something like, thought you might like this, no pressure, take care. I didn't sign it, but I figured she knows from me. I mailed it to her apartment. That's it. Well, a day or two later, her best friend, who still follows me, texted saying that I crossed a line, especially since she's apparently seeing someone new now. I didn't know that for sure, but whatever. It's not like I sent her a love letter. It was a book that she likes. I get that boundaries matter, and I wasn't trying to ignore hers. I literally just saw something I knew she used to care about and wanted to pass it along. I didn't ask to talk. I didn't even expect a response. So, yeah, am I the asshole?
Yeah. Buddy. You, You are so past delusional. Like,
Just because you have the privilege of having her address
yes.
doesn't mean you can just send something.
I know boundaries matter. He keeps contradicting himself. That's what he's doing. He's like, I know this is wrong, but I don't care. But still, am I the asshole here? I know it's wrong.
Yeah.
He's not even like listening to himself. Like,
No.
I don't understand because there's so much in here. Okay, for also, um, my mom made a few comments that I admit were out of line, but my ex blew it way out of proportion. Okay, how are you supposed to react to something that is out of line?
Yeah,
That doesn't make any sense.
if it was out of line, how did it get blown out of proportion?
Exactly. That sounds like a reasonable response.
Yeah, sounds like a reasonable thing to happen.
Okay.
This guy cracks me up.
Yeah, he's actually crazy. Well, good find here.
His post only got like another like 30 upvotes or whatever. Only 78 comments this time, but the top one just shreds him. But it's long. But let's just go back to he just gets shredded on all of his posts.
Yeah.
So back to your final update.
All right. So I think it's the final one. It's the most recent one from 5 days ago.
Oh,
so
snap.
Original one was posted 6 months ago. So there's an update that says, what?
So sorry. Also with this update, when I was reading it, I thought he was talking like, oh, in my apartment, I found a book and I wanted to send it back to her.
No.
That would have been fine.
Like maybe.
No,
if
it's her
like
possession.
Hers, yeah.
If you want to ship something that is hers
but
left at your house
also,
back to her, I think that would be fine. But
I don't know. But also, like, if she needed it, she would have asked him for it.
I
don't know.
I'm still on my. I'm still gonna say if it's something that is her possession that was at his apartment, he has full rights to like mail it to her.
Yeah.
The fact that you just bought this from a bookstore, buddy, you need to move on. You haven't moved on.
Please. All right. Hey Reddit. So yeah, I wasn't going to update again, but even now, months after my last post, so many amazing people are asking for an update. I'm not even sure if people will see this, but here we are. After we broke up and my ex found out I was dating again, he sent tons of passive-aggressive gifts to me. He posted about one here saying it was my favorite book. No. Quote, loving your spouse when you feel like walking away was not on my read list, actually.
So wait, oh my god, the title. It's not like one of her favorite books. Like he sent her The Fourth Wing. No, he said you need to love me even though you want to walk away.
That is so nuts.
The audacity. Holy fuck. No way. He's gaslighting himself.
Oh my god. Anyways, here's what happened. About a month ago, I found out my ex has a new girlfriend. I was honestly relieved. I kind of thought maybe he'd finally leave me alone. Yeah, no. About a month ago, I started getting DMs from this one girl. Stuff like, you're pathetic. No wonder he's happier now. And he told me what you did to him. Obviously, I blocked her, but for every account I blocked, there were 2 more ready to come at me. I eventually had to make my social media private. About 2 weeks later, I was out on a date when my ex and his new girlfriend just so happened to show up at the same place. He made a scene, loudly accusing me of stalking him. I was literally eating dinner in a public restaurant. His girlfriend filmed it and posted it on TikTok with some caption about that crazy ex. Me. Yes, me. I'm the crazy ex, guys. It blew up more than I ever expected. Not like millions of views, but enough that people I knew started sending me the video asking if it was me. Random strangers commented about how I'm a homewrecker without even knowing the situation. I'm just so exhausted of everything. I want to move far away and get out, but my job doesn't allow for that. I'm just so done with him. I'm in the process of getting a restraining order now. I know this isn't the update y'all probably wanted. Sorry.
Jesus, that's ridiculous.
I want to know this TikTok.
I know. I'm searching the comments. If anybody like put 2 and 2, but Reddit's a pretty private place, and it doesn't look like OP has posted the TikTok.
No.
Sheesh. What a saga.
Right?
What a crazy saga.
How did we get here?
Yeah, what a crazy saga.
From getting married.
Right? Exactly.
To restraining order.
Oh my god.
Yay. All right.
Over to me?
Yes.
This is coming from r/confession. It's posted 4 months ago. I faked liking sparkling water for 3 years and now I'm trapped.
What?
I'm 30 now, But this started when I was around 27, during a phase where I was trying really hard to be one of those, quote, put together adults who meal prep, drink sparkling water, and have plants that aren't just slowly dying in the corner.
Me.
So I bought a 12 packs of LaCroix because, that's what the cool, healthy people are drinking. First sip, it tasted like someone whispered the word fruit into a cup of TV static. Absolutely disgusting. But I'd already posted on my Instagram story with the caption, quote, new addiction, LOL.
I'm dead.
And that was the beginning of my downfall. Friends started bringing LaCroix over, and when they visited, coworkers stocked it in the office fridge, quote, because I liked it. My girlfriend, now fiance, thought it was cute how into sparkling water I was. So she bought me a soda stream for Christmas. Now I'm in too deep. I've become the guy who nods thoughtfully while drinking what is essentially spicy sadness. I have flavors in my fridge with names like Pamplemousse and
Pamplemousse.
and Limoncello.
Limoncello.
And I pretend like I can tell the difference. I can't. It all tastes like carbonated regret. Sometimes I just want a normal drink. But if I ever open up a Gatorade, someone will say, whoa, no LaCroix today? And I'll just fake laugh like, ha, I gotta switch it up. Meanwhile, my soul is quietly screaming. Anyway, if you're young and reading this, never lie about your beverages. That stuff will haunt you. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk.
Oh my God. That is so funny.
Yep.
I love the way people on Reddit write. On confessions, on today I fucked up. They just
they know how to type.
They really know the verbiage.
Yeah, that was good. We drink a lot of bubbly.
We do, because we love it. Actually, look, I found this one in a store in BC here. I think it's just like it's a Western family. Like we don't have these in Ontario.
No, bubblies are my favorite because they're like 0 sugar, 0 calories, but they taste like pop. So I like them. But the carbonation is actually bad for your teeth.
I know.
It works away the enamel on your teeth. So if you're like, I love bubbly, it's 0 calories, it's 0 sugar, it's so healthy for me, it's actually not. And there's like scientific stuff around the carbonation that it does to your teeth and your stomach.
But like, fuck, we can't enjoy anything, man. We literally can't. There's like, water is probably bad. Like, yeah, if you drink too much water, it's bad for you, actually. Like, everything has a downfall to it.
I don't know about that.
No, but it does. Like, do I care about my enamel? Not really.
I care. When my teeth start hurting, the enamel's really
use a straw.
Important.
You can use a straw.
Chewing.
Huh?
What about when you're chewing?
Why would you chew sparkling water?
Oh, you mean... Oh, okay. When your teeth start hurting, use a straw.
No!
The fuck? It's like,
what?
Just have your steak, make it a smoothie,
No,
Drink
just
it through
use
a straw.
use a straw for your sparkling water. That way it won't affect your teeth.
Oh, smart.
I
don't see no straw over there.
No, because I don't give a shit.
I care.
My enamel.
I care.
I think like even like citrusy stuff is not good for your enamel.
So many things.
Yeah.
So
So
many
like
things.
I don't care. At this point, like everything is bad for me.
But it's also like not that hard to get out of this. Like Talk Common says, tell everyone you're going carbonation free. Easy solution. People's tastes change over time. You could also pretend they're changing something in the formula and it's no longer pleasing your taste buds.
But what do you mean going carbonation free? Like that's not a thing. It's not like I'm going vegan.
No,
Why? Why going carb? Like I don't
that
really
is a thing.
get that. Is it? Why?
We literally just talked about how it affects your teeth.
But
we literally just had a whole conversation.
yeah, but I feel like that's not
carbonation
really
affects your teeth.
known. I don't know.
But
I guess
okay.
you could use that
So
excuse.
not everybody goes carbonation free, but I bet you the people who do go carbonation free, they know about the effects it has on your teeth.
I guess.
Like there's some people that don't drink the pop when they go to the restaurant, like because of the carbonation.
No, it's not because carbonation. It's because there's like 50 grams of sugar.
I'm sure there's some people out there who don't care about the sugar and they care about the carbonation.
Like okay, in the way that like you're saying that they don't want to drink it because of the carbonation.
Yes, I'm just saying.
I feel like that's very.
I'm sure those people
minimal.
exist. Sure. Yeah, if you want to put a percentage pie on the total population of the world who care for it, yeah, it's very minimal. But I would say there is a select group of people out there.
Sure, I'll give you that.
Just like there's people who think the Earth is flat.
Sure.
So It's all the same. It's all relevant.
I think, I mean, I'm not gonna blame him because I feel like I've also
Try to
done this
enjoy things
before.
because of a trend.
Yes, and, like, I post it,
Like
or, like, I
what?
used to. I don't know, I'm trying to, like, think of something.
Like pumpkin cream cheese?
Oh, you think I'm faking that?
I don't know.
Have you tried it?
How am I supposed to know it's real anymore?
I mean, I don't lie to you. I
True.
sometimes, like,
True.
I don't know, I'm trying to think.
Let's see.
Like, watching a show that I knew everybody else was, like, hyping up, like, I'm thinking, like, in high school and stuff, like, all I'm saying is that I have posted about stuff that I don't actually like to seem like I am in with the freaking crowd.
Why are you admitting this?
Because why not?
I like it. You tell your truth.
I am speaking my truth. I'm saying I see him. I get it.
Okay.
That's all.
Damn. That's a lot to admit that.
Thank you. I'm feeling brave today.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's move on. Back to you.
Entitled sister-in-law stole our baby name. Now she regrets it. Hey y'all, long-time lurker and all that. This is a throwaway account. To cut to the chase, my wife and I spent 4 years trying to get pregnant before the wrong side of 35. We are currently 33 respectively now and are blessed with a wonderful infant son. My wife has a younger half-sister that she's been low contact with for some time. The woman is entitled and toxic and also her mother's golden child. We refuse to let her or my mother-in-law in the house since they both blatantly tried to make off with my wife's jewelry box a couple of years ago.
The fuck?
The box contained a lot of valuable jewelry inherited from my wife's grandmother. Said jewelry is now in a safety deposit box as per my suggestion. My wife and I had nearly given up on trying to conceive when it suddenly happened, and we were ecstatic. After we found out we were having a boy, we started looking into names. I ended up suggesting the name of my Scottish grandfather, and my wife loved it. So that's the name we settled on. But we made the mistake of posting about it on social media. Well, no surprise to the stereotype in the mess. My sister-in-law was pregnant too, and was months further along than my wife and also having a boy. She decided to claim my grandfather's name for her own son, and not just the first name, but the middle name too. We called her pissed over what she was doing, and she smugly told us there's nothing we can do about it. Which she was sort of right. There was nothing we could do about it legally, as it's not a crime to steal planned baby names. We realized that drama was exactly what my sister-in-law wanted, and she thought that by taking the name for herself, we'd not be able to use it. I laughed and told her that while what she was doing was dirty and underhanded, we would keep our chosen name, and she could just deal with it whether she decides to go through with copying us or not. Well, my sister-in-law's baby daddy called me and said I was an unreasonable dick for still wanting to use the name after sister-in-law claimed it. I said she claimed nothing, and since we couldn't own the name, then neither could they. Before he ended the call, he threatened me by saying I'd be sorry if we didn't change the name. Then he hung up before I could respond. Months later, sister-in-law has a healthy baby boy and names him my grandfather's name. We did not show up for the birth, both because of the pandemic and because we simply didn't care to be there. Sister-in-law called us wanting congratulations, but we told her we simply didn't care, and that if she was still insisting we change our baby's name, then she'd be in for some big disappointment because we were not. Sister-in-law demanded I put my wife on the phone, but it was already on speaker, and my wife spoke up and said she agrees with me entirely. We weren't changing the name. Sister-in-law hung up on us, but soon started sending emails with text walls of names, even suggesting similar ones. I responded back that the name was for my grandfather, and that's why we were not changing it. She shut up, and we didn't hear from her again till after our son was born. 2 months later, we were blessed with our son. He came out perfect, and we named him just as we'd intended. Well, no surprise, my sister-in-law called us a few days later, after the birth, to scream in our ears that we copied her son's name. I pointed out she was the real copycat since she had no familial ties with the name as we did, and anyone who looks at our family tree could see that. Then my wife spoke and said after the attempted theft of her grandmother's jewelry, she no longer considered sister-in-law her sister, and would have nothing to do with her new nephew either. For months, we were bombarded with messages and emails from my wife's side of the family. Half were on our side after finding out the whole story, the other half were not. And sister-in-law's baby daddy, true to his word, showed up at my door to, quote, make me sorry. I'm not sure what his plan was, but I pretty much towered over him. I'm 6'1" and well built from regular exercise and 3 trips to the gym a week. He, on the other hand, was very skinny and about 5'6", with a baby face that was badly hidden by a slim beard. I told him my house has cameras and to get off my property and never come back. He just yelled a few obscenities at me and drove off in his beat up old car. Sister-in-law and mother-in-law called us from a different number to yell at me for making sister-in-law's baby daddy feel emasculated. I didn't even threaten the man, just told him to leave and not come back. And if he didn't want to feel emasculated, then he shouldn't have come knocking. Then they tried to bring up the issue of the baby name again and demanded we change our son's name as, quote, he's so young, there's still plenty of time to do it. We held our ground and told them that they were bonkers to still think that they were in the right after they copied our choice of name just to try to get one over on us. I said sister-in-law didn't even name her son out of love, but out of spite, just to try and stick it to my wife for no good reason. Then my wife called them both out on the way she was treated growing up, how entitled sister-in-law and mother-in-law have always been, and how she was glad to leave them far behind, and she wants nothing from them and they won't have anything from us. That left sister-in-law sobbing, and my mother-in-law called me a royal bastard before hanging up on the phone. That was no contact again for a little while till sister-in-law called us again sometime later to bitterly tell us we'd won. She and her baby daddy got in a huge fight and he left. He was apparently very sore that sister-in-law didn't let him even give their son a middle name from his family. And he said he was sick of the bullshit and wanted his son named after him and not some guy he wasn't even related to. Sister-in-law finally caved and they got the boy's birth certificate reissued with a completely new name, which cost sister-in-law around $500 or so she claims. Sister-in-law then demanded we at least compensate her for the name change, plus another $100 for the emotional damage, as now she's going to have to get used to calling her son by a different name. We laughed and said this would have never happened if she hadn't stolen our baby name to begin with, and we didn't owe her anything. Since then, we've been no contact with sister-in-law and mother-in-law. But my father-in-law, who's a very nice man and divorced from mother-in-law for obvious reasons, would come by often and loves his grandson. From what he and the other relatives told us, the situation between sister-in-law and her baby daddy was pretty tumultuous. But we don't care. Not our monkeys, not our circus.
Oh my God, the level of delusion and the audacity, and just like I love how they stayed strong. They're just like, oh well, I guess we're gonna have cousins with the same name.
Doesn't matter because we don't even talk to you actually.
Yeah,
It's gonna bother you more than it does us.
we're low contact with you, so our cousins are never gonna hang out. It's not really gonna be an issue. So have fun naming your kid after somebody who's not related to you at all.
I love what he said that she named her kid out of spite of her sister
Yeah,
rather than in love
for the
for
kid.
the kid.
Yeah,
So true and so embarrassing when you put it that
that's
way.
so embarrassing. That's
You imagine, oh my God, like the first Instagram post of your baby. It's like, here is Sir William Brown something. I don't know.
Sir William turds a lot.
Now, months later, like this is months later.
Yeah.
Oh, little Benny.
Wait, was it his name, Sir William Shits a
No,
lot?
it was never. It's like I
It's been Benny the whole time.
Yeah, gaslights everybody. No, that
Fucking
sounds like she actually would,
Mandela
though.
effect.
Oh, yeah.
Causing a Mandela
Just
effect.
gonna go and edit the captions and be like,
Right?
it's been Benny the whole
Yo,
time.
what are you talking about? Oh, that's hilarious.
Oh my God, how embarrassing for her. Top comment says, this was very satisfying to read. Sister-in-law sounds awful.
Very, very satisfying. I love
Um,
how they stayed strong, and then like they called her later. You won. You won.
Husband left me or boyfriend left me.
You win. You win.
Embarrassing girl. All right. There is an update that says, why my wife hates her family. Hi all, I didn't elaborate about my wife's extended family in my prior post, but to be frank, they're mostly just plain nasty. My wife has a younger half-sister from her mother's second marriage, but from what I'm told, the half-sister's father was very emotionally and physically abusive to my wife, and didn't stick around more than 10 years before flying the coop for reasons I don't know. And because my wife has a different father, she also had different grandparents. My wife's father is a very nice man, and we get along quite well. He divorced my wife's mother early on in their marriage because she was completely toxic. Because of having different parents, there's a 7-year age gap between my wife and her half-sister. Said half-sister ended up being pretty much the baby of the family, and they paid little attention to my wife when sister-in-law was born. So my wife left to live with her father full-time at some point in her teens. And our mother made a huge stink about it because without her, she no longer got child support money. That woman has also been nothing but crass and snide to me since I met her. I think mainly because I'm not rich, since she bluntly said my wife could do better. I make a decent yearly salary, so I cover my expenses just fine, have my own house, and now a wonderful family. Sister-in-law, as I said in the first post, was the golden child. She was brought up pretty much all the stereotypical ways that you can imagine. Never held accountable, never made to pay her own weight on anything, got into all kinds of trouble because she was spoiled rotten. You can think of her as almost having been an embodiment of Veruca Salt, minus the rich enabling dad. And when she first met me, there was quite an awkward and nasty period before she met her baby daddy. Around the time my wife's sister turned 18, she came visiting us more often, and she also kept asking to spend the night on weekends. I left that decision up to my wife, and she allowed it because she hoped it'd help with her and her sister becoming closer as siblings. But over time, I noticed sister-in-law was hanging around me more, and she was dressing in skimpier clothes and complimenting me a lot. She loved to pinch my arms and said I was like a Ken doll with muscles. Then one day, she actually tried to put her hands on my crotch. That was the last straw, and I told her to leave. She said I didn't know what I was missing before my wife laid into her, and they had a huge fight. Sister-in-law said my wife didn't deserve a man like me before storming out. I guess sister-in-law found me attractive and thought she could take me away from my wife, or perhaps she just wanted to bait me. I don't know, but I do know that I'd never let something like that happen. I love my wife dearly. She's a positively radiant woman who knows how to make me smile every day. I can never be unfaithful to her.
Just positively splendid.
Positively splendid. But sister-in-law didn't give up. She got her cousin in on things and continued to harass us. Sister-in-law heavily flirted with me on multiple occasions whenever we visited mother-in-law over the next couple of years. She even started getting her cousins involved, and together they actually ganged up on me at a family Halloween party once. They were both dressed in skimpy animal ear cosplay outfits and actually proposed we go upstairs and have a threesome together. I not only declined, but said they both needed to find some nice single guys their own age. Then immediately told my wife what happened. She laid into them in front of everyone at the event. But mother-in-law sided with her golden child and got several other relatives to have her back by claiming I was lying to make trouble. So we just left to avoid more drama. Around the time sister-in-law's 21st birthday came and went, mother-in-law called us furious that we missed the birthday and didn't even send a gift. And apparently sister-in-law was crying over it. I said I was not comfortable around sister-in-law because she attempted to seduce me multiple times, and my wife said that it was not my choice but hers whether or not to send a gift, and she didn't want to because of what sister-in-law did, and mother-in-law never even so much as scolded her for it. Mother-in-law called it young hormones and said families shouldn't be so cruel to each other. There was another big fight between mother-in-law and my wife, and we went low contact with the bulk of her family for a while. Then 2 years ago, my wife's grandmother died. She left most of what she had to her son, my father-in-law. But among the things my wife got was her jewelry. It was all vintage antique jewelry that had been passed down to only women in her family for years. And we had the collection appraised and was valued at whole at several $100,000 because the jewelry was not only vintage, but some of it was around 200 years old. We decided that it was best to keep the jewelry locked away in the grandmother's jewelry box, which in itself is also a valuable handmade antique. We figured that was it. But all was not well with mother-in-law and sister-in-law. They both had showed up at the reading of my wife's grandmother's will, and mother-in-law was appalled she got nothing. Even more so after finding out my wife got the jewelry. My wife's grandmother had no relationship with sister-in-law at all and barely one with mother-in-law.
Wait, so why would the mother-in-law
Yeah.
be expecting
I
everything
don't
from
know.
her ex-husband's mother?
Delusion.
The delusion is running through.
Yes. So sister-in-law wasn't even mentioned in the will. Mother-in-law threatened to take us to court and contest the will, but never did. Instead, she tried getting nicer to us, and my wife decided to give them one last chance and allowed them into our home again. But as soon as our backs were turned, they tried to make off with the jewelry and all its contents. I'd gone out to pick some pre-ordered food for dinner, and my wife was distracted by mother-in-law. Sister-in-law had pretended to use the bathroom and raided my wife's vanity. But I caught sister-in-law outside by sheer chance when I pulled in the driveway because I wasn't gone as long as they'd hoped. As soon as my headlights flashed her, she dropped the box on the ground before jumping in mother-in-law's car and locking herself in it. Wife and mother-in-law came running out when they heard me cursing up a storm. Wife saw the smashed jewelry box and freaked out. Mother-in-law realized she and sister-in-law were caught and had a huge fight over how she believed my wife didn't deserve the jewelry. I got between them, and mother-in-law hit me a few times and even drew some blood with her sharp nails. But she drove off before we could even get another word in once my wife said she was calling the police. We left the evidence untouched on the ground and called the police. Mother-in-law and sister-in-law were arrested, but basically got a slap on the wrist with only community service and a fine. The jewelry box was badly damaged. It had a long crack that started up one corner and went all the way to the top, and one of its brass hinges broke. I took it to someone who restores old stuff, and it costed hundreds of dollars to restore it. I went to see mother-in-law and said she and sister-in-law were paying for the repairs of the box, or we'd be taking them both to court over it. Mother-in-law told me that wasn't happening until I brought up the fact we still have documented police evidence sister-in-law tried to steal the box, and I could also sue mother-in-law for the assault she did to me. She wrote me out a check to cover the damages right away and told me to leave. I said that the check better not bounce or have a stop payment put on it, or I'd have zero problem taking her and sister-in-law to court. The check thankfully cleared without issue. We got the jewelry box back looking even better than it did before. But we decided the jewelry wasn't safe in our home anymore and had it put in secure safety deposit box, where it has remained to this day. This incident was also what made us decide our home needed cameras, and we've since installed some. Then, from my first post, you all know what sister-in-law did by copying the baby name my wife and I chose, which was also the name of my grandfather. So you can read how that went. What I didn't say in the post was how much my wife's other relatives that sided with sister-in-law put us through, especially mother-in-law and sister-in-law's cousins. Mother-in-law called and texted us repeatedly from a variety of different numbers demanding we change our son's name, both before and after he was born. We never once even humored her. And the cousin harassed us online multiple times. Ended up pointing out the same sister-in-law and her cousin had cornered and tried to proposition me. And then the cousin blocked me on Facebook when more people started questioning us both about it, since mother-in-law had kept that situation on heavy damage control back then. Several false rumors were spread about us, and my wife's family ended up divided, and are still divided now because of this. But mother-in-law, sister-in-law, sister-in-law's cousins, and a few other family members close to them were fully on their side. They believed that it didn't matter where sister-in-law got her baby's name, said the name was hers now, and we needed to let it go. I fired back that there was nothing to let go. Sister-in-law copied the name we had, and we still used it because it was my grandfather's name. We weren't asking sister-in-law to change her kid's name. We just weren't going to change our son's name because she copied it. And since we weren't going to associate with them anymore, the two kids would be complete strangers to each other anyway. The false rumors spread about me and my wife were pretty bad. For me personally, sister-in-law tried to claim I was secretly only into younger women and I'd leave my wife as soon as she hit 40. And she tried to say that my son isn't really mine and claim my wife had an affair because I wasn't getting her pregnant, because I never believed them. But my wife got a DNA test to just prove I am my son's father to them. After that, the rumor mill died down and eventually stopped. After the mess where sister-in-law and her baby daddy nearly broke up and she changed her child's name, we were paid a visit by the cousin. She demanded we pay the money owed to sister-in-law for the name change, and when we refused, she screamed at us that we ruined sister-in-law's relationship, and now her child's new name will always be a reminder of what we did. I simply told her to leave, as we didn't start this mess, and we didn't even try to end it. We just wanted no part of it. Sister-in-law's cousin flipped me the bird with both hands and said she wished she could do it with her toes too, then left. Before she got in her car, I said if she ever tried to come back, I'd call the police and file for a restraining order. And that's pretty much it, as we were, and still are, completely no contact with mother-in-law and sister-in-law, and the cousin too.
Hot damn.
And that is how we got here.
That's a disaster. The one part that I'm still a little, I don't know, that I don't really get, says, we got the jewelry box looking back and did before. We decided the jewelry wasn't safe in our home anymore, so we put it in a secure safety deposit box. But I guess if it's just all you care about is the monetary value of keeping that safe, but wouldn't you want to wear it? Wouldn't you want
No.
to like use it?
I was actually thinking the opposite. I would be selling that shit.
Okay, well they're not selling it, but I like if it was from my grandmother, like I would want to wear it if it was passed down family heirlooms. So like instead of getting a safety deposit box, why not just get like an in-house safe, like mounted in the wall that's more secure, and then you can still use it and wear it.
I don't think they care to wear it.
I guess not. Yeah.
I think safety deposit box is more safer than like in their home
Yeah.
because they like at least mother-in-law, sister-in-law don't know where it is.
Exactly.
Yeah. So that one kind of summed up how we got there.
That did. That did. That did.
Crazy.
All right, over to me.
Yes.
Am I the asshole for wanting to leave my girlfriend over her new cat?
No.
Me, 24 female, and my fiance, 26 female, have been dating for 4 years and moved in together to her house a year ago. To clarify, she comes from a wealthy family and her parents bought her the apartment. I have a conure whom I love and have been taking care of since I was 14. She let me bring him to her new place, and I promised to fully look after him and not involve her with his care. Other than minor complaints like the noises he makes, they have been getting along pretty well. The problem started 2 months ago when she started a conversation about potentially getting a cat. I told her my concerns regarding the danger the cat would cause to my bird. Our apartment is not very big, and conures love being everywhere around the house. After this, she agreed with me, and I thought it was over. A month later, she brings home a cat she picked up from a shelter without asking me first.
Mm-mm.
I was surprised and couldn't give a proper reaction that she was hoping for. And since it was her house, I decided to let it be. She promised she would take care of the cat and that it wouldn't interact with my bird. However, we've had the cat for a month and I've been cleaning the litter and feeding her. The worst of all happened last week when I came home from work and found my fiance watching TV while my bird's foot was bleeding in the bedroom.
Oh.
It was clear that the cat caused it because the cat was in the room with him and tried to play with my bird. I was upset over this, and even after he was treated by the vet, he still lost a finger,
Oh.
and I haven't been able to let it go. My fiance is acting as if I'm overreacting by the situation and is dismissing my feelings. Am I the asshole for rethinking our whole relationship and wanting the cat out of the house?
Oh my God. No. That's so sad. Okay, like this could have been prevented. Like now you have to rehome a cat. See that pisses me off actually. Oh my God, what a pretty bird.
I showed pictures of the bird to Teresa. Type of
What
bird.
a pretty bird. No, this shouldn't have happened. Like, he was so right to say, no, a cat is not okay. And for
Yeah.
her to just bring it home without consulting him is terrible.
Yeah.
She doesn't care
She
about
did-
that bird either. Like, do you not know cats like to chase birds?
Put them in their mouth, bite them, chew on them, eat them.
Like, come on. Even after the conversation that they had, like, she still couldn't see that.
Bro, they had the conversation.
She agreed,
She said no.
supposedly.
She agreed. OP said no. And then a month later shows up with a cat.
Oh my God, no.
That'd be like
He
me.
should have.
That'd be like me showing up with another cat or showing up with a Frenchie.
Yeah, no.
I go to get my hair cut one day in town and I come back with another animal.
Yeah, no, I would divorce you. Like, actually, like, you broke trust.
Exactly. Like, where's the communication?
Yeah.
Like, it's not a surprise if we've
It's
had this
not.
conversation before and my answer was no.
Exactly. No, this is I'm so upset because like I hate the fact that like this cat now has to be rehomed too.
Yeah.
Because they can't live together. Like
Why-
there's
Yeah.
a cat and a bird that doesn't stay in a cage, a bird that gets like let loose.
It lives around the house.
There's no way that dynamic is going to work. So, like, this could have all been prevented, and the cat could have gone to a better family in the first place.
Yep.
And that pisses me off. Like,
Yeah.
this is bad all around.
I agree. Top comment. Oof. Yeah, that's not okay at all. I am a total cat lady and love them so much, but I would never ever want my kitty to hurt another animal.
Exactly.
Which is why my girl is strictly indoors for one thing. The big issues here to me are, one, she didn't even discuss with you first, Or rather, y'all did discuss it, and then she went and got a cat anyway.
Mm-hmm.
That is disrespectful and means she didn't actually care about your preferences. It doesn't matter that her/her family own the place. If you live together with a partner, you treat each other as equals. Well, even if you don't live together, lol. This is really shitty. 2, she wasn't concerned at all about your bird's injury. That's dismissive and cruel, in my opinion. Even if she didn't care about the bird, which would be shitty anyway, at the very least, she should care because you care and
Yes.
you are her partner. Honestly, she doesn't sound like a girlfriend or partner material, and if I were in a situation, I wouldn't stick around. I hate to say that and be the typical Redditor response, but oh well.
100%. No, exactly. These are all valid reasons because yeah, even if she doesn't care about the bird, which is a red flag in its own, like you don't care about animals, okay. I'm
Well, if you don't care about animals, why are you getting a cat? Here's the thing to me. She didn't seem concerned about the bird's injury. Now, to me, I think I could there it would be a slightly different situation. First off, you're really fucked up by bringing a cat home without permission, even though we had the conversation and
Yep.
everything. But it would also still be a different situation if, say, in this instant, gets home and her partner is concerned about the cat. She's like, oh my God, or about the bird. She's like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I was
Yeah.
watching them. I don't know what happened.
That would be
They,
different.
if she had compassion and she was sorry that the cat hurt the bird and stuff,
Yeah.
she was sorry about it, that would be a whole nother different situation to be in because you're still like, well, you brought the cat home without we talked about it. Then you brought the cat home. What the fuck did you think was going to happen? This
Yeah,
was going to happen.
exactly.
But then on to double down on this scenario, she doesn't even care that the bird got hurt.
Yeah.
So now I'm just like, absolutely, like, fuck you.
She's so selfish.
Yeah.
She doesn't care about your feelings at all. So goodbye. This is not a relationship you want.
So OP replies to that talk comment and says, with the way she was acting, I started to doubt my reaction to the whole situation a little and even blame myself regarding this. If I had just come home earlier, perhaps none of this would have happened. My bird would have been fine and our relationship would not have been damaged in this way. And of course, I feel cruel for wanting the cat out of the house. But I do recognize that this situation is not normal and I am ignoring the red
Okay,
flags.
good. At least you can realize. I would break up.
Break up, break up,
Break up with your
break up,
girlfriend.
break up, break
All right.
up, break up. Over to you. Back to you.
Am I the asshole bringing real cheese snacks to a baby shower and not warning people about the dairy?
How dare you? How dare you bring real cheese?
So I, 27 female, went to my cousin's baby shower last weekend and offered to bring snacks. I love cooking and wanted to make something special instead of the usual pre-made grocery store trays and cookies. I made homemade goldfish-style crackers with real sharp cheddar, butter, and spices, the expensive stuff too. Everyone loved them and were grabbing handfuls upon handfuls. I even put them in little pastel bowls around the house so everyone wouldn't crowd around one spot. But like an hour in, her friend, who we shall refer to as Linda, came up to me and asked if there was dairy products in those crackers. I said yes, they're obviously cheese crackers. She looked horrified and said she was lactose intolerant, then said she was feeling sick. She went to lie down and later told everyone I should have warned people. It's very clearly a cheese cracker, though. They're orange, they smell like cheese. What part of that screams safe for sensitive stomachs? She didn't ask beforehand, she didn't even hesitate, she just kept eating them and then acted like I poisoned her. Someone else chimed in and said I should have labeled them for allergens, but I didn't realize dairy was apparently an allergen now. It's not like I snuck shellfish into brownies, it's cheddar, it's cheese crackers, at a party. The host, my cousin, said everything was fine and not to worry, but now I'm hearing from my mom that Linda's telling people she was violently ill and that the food wasn't safe. I think that's dramatic, honestly. If your stomach can't handle cheese, ma'am, maybe don't eat a mystery cracker at a party. So now there's drama in the group chat about how we should make food more inclusive, and I'm being told I should apologize to keep the peace. Am I the asshole for bringing cheesy snacks to a baby shower and assuming adults would know how to avoid something they can't eat?
Yeah. Yeah, it's your responsibility to take care of the little babies who don't know what food to put in their tummies when they get hungry.
Maybe I could see this argument if it were nuts. Peanuts.
No.
No?
What do you? I don't understand. Why
I
would there
could
be an argument there?
because I think peanuts are like, you can't really tell like stuff that has peanuts. Like usually like
Oh, you mean instead of cheese, she like there was peanut dust?
I'm thinking, yeah, like maybe she made brownies with nuts in them. I
Oh,
think like me and someone had an allergic reaction and got pissed off. I think that may be valid.
no,
Like if she,
no, I don't think so.
I think cheese is like one of those ones that's like, okay, obviously cracker, like cheese, what are they called? Goldfish crackers.
Gotta love a goldfish.
They are cheese.
Gulp,
Like,
gulp, gulp.
then that should be your response. Like as a full grown adult, like you have to assess that. That's not.
I would think as a full grown adult, you would assess all the food that enters your body.
Yeah, actually, I would think that for nuts too. Like
You
you
go
wouldn't
to
you wouldn't eat a brownie.
You go to anybody's house and you didn't prepare the food and you aren't able to look at the ingredient label like it's the grocery store.
Yeah.
You ask.
You automatically assume the worst.
Yes, automatically assume the worst and ask.
Yeah.
Hey, do you think this has
If it affects
cheese
you
on
that
it?
poorly,
Yeah,
like you would think you would know better.
yeah.
That's on you.
Yeah,
That's not
it's
on
on
me.
you.
I tried to do a good thing.
Yeah,
Bring some yummy snacks. Everybody seemed to love them. But Linda over here, being a little entitled.
Linda, do not blame your stupidity on my crackers.
Perfect.
My delicious, cheesy, nuggety crackers. Ugh.
All right. Top comment says, not the asshole. I am severely lactose intolerant, so you know what I do? I make sure food is dairy-free before I shove it into my pie hole. And I don't delegate the job of monitoring what I eat to my host. She's drama-mongering. You have nothing to apologize for. She is a grown adult who should know how to govern herself better and carry a supply of lactate.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like maybe we're all just too nice nowadays. We're all just like, oh, poor Linda. Look at her little tummy issues. Look at her holding her tummy over there. Looks like she's gonna shit.
But also, like, lactose intolerant people, I feel like are notorious for eating the most lactose out of all people.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like those are the types of people that drink milk, eat the cheese, have loads of ice cream.
I feel like there's a time and place where when somebody did that, somebody called them out and they're like, well, stop being a fucking idiot. Maybe ask some questions before you shove food down your pie hole.
Yeah. Also, it's just like, okay, I'm not trying to diminish her hurt,
I am.
her pain. No, you don't know what I'm going to say. I just don't feel like a tummy ache is that bad. It's not something to be like if you swelled up
True.
and your throat is closing,
Okay. Yeah.
But you had the shits.
She's dying. Okay, I was
You
like,
had the shits, like, okay, everybody got, like,
I was like, I don't know. Sometimes like the pain in my tummy gets so bad.
But
I'm like, where's the toilet?
is it gonna be like you're
Hurting?
gonna call out the person who made that food?
No.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, if for a minor incident, like okay, you're farting. Like,
I
so
mean, it
what?
does hurt my intestines.
I know.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying why I said something in the first place. Is, when you compare it to swelling up and not breathing, yeah, it's minor.
It is minor.
But
like,
sometimes I'm like, God damn, why is there a line to the wash right now? I'm gonna explode. It's I feel a little sensitive in those moments.
oh yeah,
I hate when that happens.
me too.
Sitting in line at a gas station.
Okay. We don't need to talk about our bowel movements.
Yeah, we probably shouldn't.
We shouldn't.
No.
Next.
Okay. All right, this one's coming from r/ThreadTalk podcast.
Woo!
If you guys have any stories that you want us to read, check us out on our own subreddit at reddit.com/r/ThreadTalk podcast. No, that was actually correct.
Yeah.
I was going to say /ThreadTalk podcast, but no, there isn't. It's reddit.com/r/ThreadTalk podcast.
Nice. Perfect.
Yeah. Links down below. Make it easy for you.
Or you can just search ThreadTalk.
Bachelorette Debacle.
Oh.
Hey guys, I really need some advice about a situation. I, 34 female, and my friend Alice, 40 female, have been very close friends for over a decade. I'm thrilled to say I'm getting married in April, and to make things even more exciting, we're having my bachelorette party the week before. Congratulations! Congratulations! Now, Alice, bless her heart, was beyond eager to take charge of planning. At first, I was just happy to have a party, period. But then she hit me with the theme. Last splash for a single mermaid.
No.
Wait, what? I thought she was joking. Everyone else did too. Even my mom was like, she can't be serious, right? But nope, Alice was all in. She had already bought most of the tropical
Ooh.
mermaid themed party supplies. I'm not even sure where to begin with the irony. I mean, anyone who knows me knows I'm more of a pirate on the high seas, kind of girl. To be clear, no hate on mermaids, but I just don't own a single mermaid item. Never have. Closest scales I own are from snakeskin. Okay.
Okay.
Alice is what I call a quote soft friend. She's incredibly sensitive, and I know she's going through a lot with her personal life right now. So, as much as I am grateful for the effort, I can't help but feel, well, a little drowned in this mermaid fantasy that doesn't fit me at all. One of the other girls suggested some alternative ideas, but Alice had already committed to the party supplies. So now, here I am, stuck between my love for Alice, who just wants to make this special, and my desire to avoid looking like a confused aquatic creature at my own bachelorette party. Do I just suck it up, shell bra and all? Or should I figure out how to gently tell Alice that maybe I'm not as into the Little Mermaid as she thinks? I don't want to hurt her feelings, but I only get one shot at this, and I want it to feel me. Please help. Any advice on how to navigate this murky water would be much appreciated.
Oh, I see what you did there. Murky water, mermaid.
hmm How do we get here?
Literally, how do we get here? Okay, I was like flip-flopping kind of. I'm like, it's not that bad.
Okay, well, just
But
imagine if someone threw a bachelorette party for you, and they made it like Hannah Montana themed.
yeah. No, but that actually, because I like Hannah Montana. I grew up on.
Okay,
It would
hold
be
on.
like,
They made it the Spice Girls themed.
oh yeah, that's a good.
You could have went Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
I fucking love Taylor Swift. If you don't know me, I'm a big Swiftie. But you got me the Spice Girls.
Yeah.
Who the fuck's Porsche?
Porsche.
Isn't that one of the Spice
I
Girls?
have no idea.
Me neither. I don't know. Portia? I don't know.
I don't know. Madison would know.
Madison and Kat love the Spice Girls.
I no, see, like that thought only crossed my mind for like half a second, and then I was like, no, who am I to say that? Because no, I would be annoyed too. And you're so right, because you only get this once.
Yeah.
This is your one time at having a bachelorette. So I totally understand you wanting it to be what resonates with you. It's just odd to me that your friend didn't like consult the group or you before purchasing all of this
Yeah. Right?
swag. Like,
Yeah.
I don't understand. For someone who would like take charge of this, like you would think you at least have a good reading on the group and the bride to be.
Yeah. But it's
But
like
at the least, even if you don't have a good understanding of them and what she likes and stuff, you would think that you would ask.
thought the theme was supposed to be penis themed. I thought there's supposed to be like penis cupcakes, penis
That's
straws.
very 2000s. That's out.
So,
Yeah.
oh.
Yeah.
My bad.
I didn't even have a bachelorette party.
Yeah, how would you know?
But
How would you know? You think you're so on top with all the trends. Look at Teresa. I'm trending. I'm trendy.
I'm trending.
I'm on top of the trends.
Teresa's trending.
I'm trend surfing.
I feel like even though I didn't have a bachelorette, I still know the penises are out. But regardless, not the point here. Okay, what should she do? The people pleaser in me is like, I'll suck it up.
Wear those she-shell bras.
Just own
Rock
it.
it.
Just
Have
rock
a good-
it.
Okay, like, it doesn't seem like a terrible idea to me. Am I the bad guy?
Okay, no, as soon as she
Because-
said mermaids, I was like, eek. Especially for like 34.
Yeah.
That's
Is it a little kiddish? Sure. But it's not like the worst one ever. Like, mermaids are cute. You could wear like the she-shell bra. And like, I don't know. I feel like it could be a fun theme if you want it to be.
See, like, I don't really know what you're looking for here, because you could go both ways. Like, are you a people pleaser? Are you worried about hurting her feelings? it depends, like, you have to, like, assess the situation. What is the way off here? You get the ideal bachelorette, but you hurt your friend's feelings. Will that make you happier than just going with the flow of what's already in plan and motion? Like, what would make you happier, I think? Like, if you're gonna, like, dwell over, hurting your friend's feelings, then maybe you just suck it up. Because for me, I think it would cause me more stress to hurt someone else's feelings because that's just people pleaser in me.
Mhm.
So if you're similar to me, I feel like I would probably just let it go. But if it means that much to you, you are totally within your right to, you know, dictate this bachelorette. It's your party after all. This is your day. So I would completely say that you are in the right to do that. But
Yeah, I think so. I just think mermaid's not the worst one ever.
yeah, but that's your opinion. It's all relative.
Correct.
So like, I don't know.
Sounds like a good time.
Yeah.
All right, back to you.
On the wedding theme. Am I the asshole for refusing to let my mom wear white to my wedding, even though she claims it's her last chance to feel beautiful? I just turned 23 and I'm getting married in October. My mom and I have always had what I would refer to as a rocky relationship, especially since I got engaged. She's been oddly competitive, commenting on my body, comparing our rings like we are in a competition, saying things like, "This day is as much about me as it is about you." I honestly thought she was joking until she showed me the dress she bought, a white floor-length gown that looks exactly like a bridal dress. And I told her flat out she cannot wear that because, in my opinion, it doesn't match the occasion. She got quiet, then burst into tears, saying it's her, and this was an opportunity to feel beautiful before getting old, and that I'm selfish for not letting her have this one thing. I felt really bad about this, so I also offered to go shopping with her to find something elegant and more appropriate. And all of a sudden, her countenance changed, and then she told me I was controlling and ungrateful. What gave me peace was that my fiancé backed me up, as did my maid of honor. Now my mom is threatening not to come to the wedding, and my aunt says I should just let her have this to avoid drama. I don't think I'm wrong for drawing a line here, but now part of me wonders if I'm the asshole.
How do we get here? Okay, she's like, I want to look pretty for my last opportunity. Lady, you ugly. You old and ugly. You missed your chance. You're not 23 anymore, and it's
No.
not your wedding. You had your fucking chance. You had your moment to shine. You had your youth when you had it. It's gone now. You old, you wrinkly, you're ugly, and get out of the way.
Stop. You're unhinged. Okay, no, but seriously though, this is not about you at all. I understand the mother of the bride. It is a big day for them as well, but the day is not about you.
When my nibbling Andrew gets married, breaking out my wedding tux, be like, time for me to look sharp in my wedding tux. It's time for me to look good again because I'm getting
I think that's
wrinkly.
different though. Like you can wear a tux to someone else's wedding.
What if it's exactly what he was wearing?
I mean, yeah, that's different.
Yeah, I guess for men it's a little different. Works
But
out.
yeah, like there's not really restrictions about men wearing a color suit. Like
Yeah.
I guess like if they wore a white suit, that would be weird. I don't know actually.
Well, if they wore a white suit and the groom was wearing white and everybody else was not,
Yeah.
it would be weird. Yeah, if
Yeah.
the groom was wearing white. Yeah.
But no, see, this is a situation where my people pleasing skills would go out the window. I don't give a shit actually about your feelings and your.
She already says that the relationship with her mom is a rocky relationship.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I could tell. She's crazy.
Listen, Karen, you show up to my wedding in that wedding dress. The wedding venue will mysteriously become haunted, and some ghost will throw red paint on you.
Or just like red wine.
No, paint.
Paint.
Buckets of paint.
Oh,
Actually,
okay.
we're going to make you a freaking rainbow. I'm going to go to the store. I'm going to get all the buckets of paint. I'm going to throw it on you.
Interesting approach.
I'm going to have the little kid cousins come up and throw paint on you like it's a joke, like it's a
Nerf
game.
guns.
Like a game. Paintball. You're going to get paintballed.
The thing that gets me though is she's threatening to not come to the wedding. Okay, I'm gonna threaten you're disinvited if you're wearing a white dress.
Yeah.
Like, good, don't show up because you're going to embarrass me
Right?
and yourself.
Exactly.
Like, I prefer that.
Good riddance. Bon voyage. Sayonara. Godspeed. We'll see you later. See you in another life.
Top comment, quote, Now my mom is threatening not to come to the wedding. Your mother is extremely manipulative. Take her up on that offer, not the asshole.
Exactly.
There you go.
100%.
All right. Back to you.
Me and my boyfriend of 3 years just had our first baby. We're white, the baby is black. I have close black ancestry, but significant other is furious and accusing me of cheating.
Wait, what?
As the title says, me, 26 female, and my significant other, boyfriend, 29 male, had our first baby. We were over the moon when we discovered the pregnancy, and we were both really excited to have a child together. We wanted to get married next year, and everything was going great. We were happy. We both look very white, pale skin, blue eyes, brown and blonde hair. However, my great-great-grandpa was black, and some of his features have popped up here and there in our family. Kinky hair, darker skin, more black-looking facial characteristics. My significant other knows this and has seen some of my aunts/uncles and cousins who have these features. I, however, don't have any myself, and neither does my mom. Our daughter was born 5 days ago, and I guess she just got all of the dormant genes in me because she's really dark skinned compared to us with really curly hair.
Oh.
I think she's adorable, but my significant other flipped. He accused me of cheating, that the baby couldn't possibly be his. I've never given him a reason to suspect me of infidelity, and I've certainly never cheated. We argued about it. I pointed out that all my cousins and other relatives who have black features, but he absolutely refused to listen. Said that our daughter looked too black for that to be a plausible explanation. He stormed out of the hospital, sent me a text an hour later that we were over, and when I got home from the hospital the next day, he wasn't there and most of his personal belongings were gone. I tried to reach him, but he didn't answer my calls or texts until 3 days later, when he told me that he demanded a paternity test to prove that I was a liar, and if I refuse, I'll never see him again. I'm completely broken down and hurt over this. Our entire relationship, he's been so sweet and rational. This is completely unlike him. If he'd just calmly asked for a paternity test to begin with, I wouldn't have been hurt, but I guess I could understand his concerns. Our daughter looks nothing like him, but I don't think our relationship can survive this, even when I proved to him I wasn't lying. Should I go through the rest or just cut my losses here and raise her alone?
Oh my God. How does this happen? I mean, I don't know much about science and genetics, but for someone who is kind of like uneducated on the topic, I would like, this would be jarring to me too. Like, I don't really blame him for like thinking that way, but like, I think his reaction is not great for just like automatically like being pissed off and like demanding a paternity test. I think, like she said, if he had like calmly asked for a paternity test, like, hey babe, I don't think you cheated, but this is weird to me. I just for peace of mind, I think I need a paternity test.
I feel like that's just offensive.
Is it?
It doesn't matter if you
like.
I don't think it matters if you freak out about it and you're upset, or you calmly say, "Hey, think we need a paternity test because you're a cheating bitch." Like, bro, asking for the paternity test, no matter how you do it, has the same effect, I feel.
I think for me, like, if I were OP, I think for me, I would offer a paternity test because I would be like, this looks weird. I would offer it, and I wouldn't take offense to it, I don't think. They're saying they have pale white skin, blue eyes, like, to me, I don't know. I feel like it would look a little bit off. And I would want to just prove that I'm like, that he's the father in any way. I don't know. Is that wrong of me?
You're the mom. You can do whatever you want.
But I also get like she's pissed off because he doesn't trust her anymore. But like, I don't know, man. I see it from both sides. Like, I could understand if her dad was black.
Right.
That could make sense. And then he's like, well, why is it like, you know what I mean? Like if there's like dominant features here in like immediate family.
But it's her great grandfather. That's 5 generations.
Yeah.
Right? Because you would have your dad, then your grandpa, then your great grandpa, and then your great great grandpa. So 4 generations.
Yeah.
That's 100+ years ago.
Yeah.
Potentially. You've only ever seen a picture of like him.
Yeah.
That's it. And back then, you probably have one picture of him when he went to a fair one time and they got his picture taken the only time in his life
Yeah.
for 100 years ago.
Hundreds.
No, about 100.
Great-great-grandfather?
Yeah, 4. If you think about it, a generation is roughly 25 years on average.
Oh,
25 to 30 years is a generation, right?
I see.
That's when you're going to have your next kid.
Yeah, that makes sense, actually.
Yep.
Okay.
I know we live to 100, but it's not our life cycle.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm like kind of torn about this one. Like I see it from both sides. I don't know how he could have handled it better. I don't know.
I would just like to know how much that he knew about their history. Because if he's seen the picture of great-great-great-granddad
Mm-hmm.
or great-great-granddad,
Like
and
I've
he
never seen it.
knows that her grandfather is black and she's pretty much white,
I feel like he was probably told after the fact, at least
right? That's
in
what
a
I would.
defense.
That's what I would wonder. Like she says that she pointed out the cousins and stuff. So it sounds like I don't know. Maybe they did talk about it before, but
Maybe.
top
But like
com-
I don't even know what my great grandmother looks like. Grandfather.
So someone comments and says, people are surprisingly ignorant on how genetics work. Anyways, get the paternity test just for his peace of mind, but understand that your relationship is irreparably broken and that he may sadly never show your daughter the sort of love or affection a father should show his child. This is a heartbreaking situation. I feel most for the baby and you, of course. But that little girl is going to face a lot of challenges in life looking like a black child to white parents. Talk to your more black looking relatives about
Mm-hmm.
this and do research on how to talk to your daughter about her ancestry and prepare her for some of the more stupid / bigoted / ridiculous things people are bound to say.
100%.
OP replies and says, yeah, I can imagine things are going to be hard for her, but at least she has a loving mom and a family who can relate to her. I just hope my boyfriend, quote, my ex, ? I don't even know anymore, will come around and treat her with the respect he couldn't afford to give me.
See, I don't know if he's automatically not gonna love his daughter because she's black. Like I feel like that might be a reach here. Like I think he is just concerned about cheating.
Yep.
But that doesn't mean like
All right, so there's an update that comes 5 days later.
okay.
Hey guys, first I want to thank you all for the original commenters who helped me see my significant other's side and calm me down enough to take the test. Well, the results are in, and of course she's his. The whole process was absolutely ridiculous. I got an appointment with the doctor and texted my significant other the time and location. He didn't answer but showed up. The entire time he didn't say one word to me, and he didn't want to touch or even look at the baby. And left as soon as they'd taken his sample, despite the doctor asking him to stay so we could go over a few things. Once he left, I just broke down, and I must say the doctor was really nice. Didn't judge me or accuse me of anything, just calmly went over how the test works and told me babies are often born darker than they actually end up being. Baby was an absolute champ, barely fussed when they drew her blood. I got the results yesterday, and I texted significant other the news and asked if he wanted to come over and open it with me. After almost half an hour, he finally responded, yes, he'd like to come over. I'm thinking he either sent it while on his way or he's not staying very far away because he was here in about 15 minutes. Well, we opened it and read the positive test together. He turned white like a sheet and just started bawling. I had to shush him because he was crying so loudly. I finally got an explanation for his flip out. I mentioned in a comment of the old post that he was an only child with very old parents. His dad died a few years ago and his mom lives alone a few hours drive from us. I haven't met her often, but she seems pleasant enough. Turns out she hates me.
Oh.
Absolutely hates my guts and always has. I had no idea about this. She always acted kind of snobby, sure, but I had no idea she disliked me this much. When my significant other called her to tell her the good news 8 months back, and when we discovered the pregnancy, she started crying. He had never told me this. And as the months passed, she continued being super negative about the whole thing and saying she doubted the baby was actually his. I was below them. Poor people cheat because they're raised in a fucked up environment, brackets WTF. And instead of
What?
talking to me about this, my significant other kept silent while constantly doubting me more and more. Baby being black just put the final nail in the coffin that his mother was right and I was a good for nothing cheating bitch. After telling me all of this, we just sat in silence for a while. Finally, he asked if he could hold the baby. I was still angry as hell, but decided that holding her was his right. He's her father after all. I went and got her from the crib, let him have her, and he started crying again, which scared her, and she started crying too. So they were just sitting there bawling together for a while. Finally, he stopped, handed her back, and asked if he could come home. I was kind of taken aback. I didn't expect him to just flat out ask that already. I laid out everything I said in the last thread, how insanely disrespectful and childish he'd been, how he'd horribly broken my trust, hadn't talked to me about his mom's poisonous and ignorant comments, completely ignores me for 3 days, not telling me where he is or if he's even alive, and he just waltzed in and wants to start living here again. I told him that if he ever wanted to have some inkling of a chance of mending the relationship, we have to go to couples therapy ASAP. From now on, he will answer my calls and messages unless there's an emergency. He will not be staying here for a while. And finally, he needs to tell his mom to back the fuck off. She will not be seeing the baby until she apologizes to me in person. He immediately agreed and finally told me how sorry he is for the whole fiasco. I'm not sure if I can forgive him for this, but I'm going to try. We had an amazing life before this, and I hope that with a lot of work we can have it again. Significant other also finally told me that he was staying in a hostel, but it's not very expensive, so he can stay there for a while longer. Baby is doing great considering how many stress hormones she must have been drinking from me the last few days. Her hair is falling out, but the doctor told me it is normal, and babies often lose most or all of their hair that they're born with. I'm hoping for her new hair to grow in blonde. That would make her even cuter. Thank you all for your help in the last thread. My mom agreed with many of you and thinks I'm absolutely nuts for trying to work things out, but I think it'd be best for everyone if we can give it a shot, especially the baby.
Okay, well, I'm gonna actually change my response here from before, because although I am ignorant on genetics and how it works, I think if this were to happen to me, like, I would do some research before flipping out.
Right?
Like, Google is free.
Yep.
I don't think, like,
Hey,
this
Chat
went on.
GPT, is it possible for my baby to be a different
Exactly.
skin color from
Exactly.
me?
Like, this went on for months to, like, get a paternity test and wait for the results and stuff. Probably months, I would think.
Yep.
So you had all that time and you were just, like, sitting in your hurt and anger,
Yeah.
not trying to see if this could maybe even be possible. Like, that would be my first thought, actually. Like, if this were to happen to me, I think probably my mind would first go to cheating.
Yeah.
It's jarring,
Yeah.
obviously. But knowing, and after she explains, oh, my great-great-grandfather was black. Okay, let me fact check that.
Yeah.
Is this possible? Let me go talk to a doctor. Is this possible? Not just, like, run out and ignore her
Yeah.
for months.
Yeah. I would say though, like, out of all of the reasons for like a relationship blow up, and you know what I mean, this has got to be the most like understanding or reasonable. Like your baby is a
See, I did think that, but now I don't think that anymore because of the reasons I just made. I just feel like
that's
no.
like that's not like an after the moment thing, but like in the hospital blow up moment. Yeah, I'm just saying he's got a little sympathy up from me.
Okay, yes, an initial reaction in the hospital, fine.
Yeah.
But I still blame him for choosing to stay ignorant on the topic.
Agreed.
Yeah.
All right, back to you.
All right. Am I the asshole for not canceling plans to be there for the birth of a, quote, friend's baby? So I, 27 female, reconnected with a childhood acquaintance, 29 female, recently when she moved to my city. My dad and her mom used to work together. We weren't close growing up, but when she moved to my city around 5 months ago pregnant, she reached out. I know how lonely it can be to move somewhere new, so I agreed to hang out and tried to help her settle in. When I moved here, I didn't know anyone either, and now I'm the only one she knows. At first, it was fine. I did little things like I drove her to her appointments, she didn't have a car, helped her run errands, and my dad even built her furniture when she got an apartment. My dad came to visit me for the weekend, and we spent it helping her settle in. She has no support system, the baby's daddy is out of the picture, and she's unemployed. Not sure how she's funding everything. I genuinely wanted to be kind and supportive. I even introduced her to some of my friends, and she was so rude to them and then wouldn't stop talking poorly about them. But then things escalated. She started demanding I go with her everywhere: doctor's appointments, grocery shopping, even to do nails. She started jokingly calling the baby our baby because I've been around so much. She'll say things like, "Our baby is craving fries from McDonald's," and beg me to get them for her. She even offers to pay me. She refuses to use meal delivery apps because she doesn't trust that they won't do something to the food, she says. This has been going on for months. Fast forward, I'm a bridesmaid in my best friend's wedding and flying home, Puerto Rico, for 4 weeks to help her with the shower, rehearsal, wedding, and even organizing her closet in her husband's apartment while she's on her honeymoon. They don't live together until after the wedding. When my acquaintance came over and saw me packing, she lost it. She said I never told her about my trip. She says she was counting on me to be there for the birth, which will definitely happen while I'm away. I leave tomorrow and she's ready to pop any minute, and even expected me to move in with her for the first month after the baby was born to help out, since I have nanny experience. She also told me she was planning on me watching the baby on the days I work from home, 2 days a week. I told her I wasn't canceling my flight or shortening my trip, and now she's furious, saying I'm abandoning her and the baby, that I'm all they have. She's posting about me on social media, saying I betrayed her. Her mom, who lives in our state just 4.5 hours away, is commenting and encouraging her. I told my mother about this, and she said I was a bad friend to leave her and the baby when they need me, and that she agrees moving in is a lot, but I should be there during birth, only travel in the wedding, and then come back to help with meals, etc. And told me she won't be picking me up at the airport tomorrow because she knows I'll do the right thing. So am I the asshole?
That's why does she keep calling her acquaintance though? Like you okay, like in
Maybe
the
she's trying
title
to.
you said friends and then you keep saying childhood
No, but she put
acquaintance.
friend in quotes. Like
Yeah,
she's not her friend.
but now you're saying acquaintance. Like she moved back into the city and she reached out. I know how lonely it could be, so I agreed to hang out and help her settle in. And then at first, there's little things like I drove her to her apartment because she didn't have her help. I helped her run errands. My dad even built her furniture when she
Like that's
got
a
an
big
apartment.
thing.
My dad came to visit me for the weekend, and I spent it helping her settle in. You would get her food because she doesn't like Uber Eats. Like you're
It
being a
sounds like you're being
friend.
a friend.
You're being a friend. If you your line between acquaintance and friend, I feel like is
It's
a little bit
blurred.
off.
Yeah.
You're a little off on your line of where
Hmm.
you place that line, and the friend has a different line.
Yeah. The friend made up.
Her friend's line is also a little far off
Yeah.
too with the pregnancy and stuff.
Because
But hey, I
she made
mean,
up a lot of stuff in her head. She's like,
yeah,
oh, she's going to help me. She's going to be there for the birth. She's going to watch the baby for 2 days a week while I work from home. Like, okay, you made that all up in your head without consulting me or asking me about it.
yeah.
That's on you. Like,
That's
you set those expectations without asking.
that's some main character thinking there.
Yeah. So don't blame me. Don't fault me for not having that at the back of my mind when you
Yeah.
didn't even ask.
Like I don't think OP is the asshole
No.
in the situation.
I
I think
do
she's a
think.
little bit of an asshole because this person clearly defines her as a close friend, and she's like,
Yeah.
"You're an acquaintance."
Yeah, I from everything that she laid out, it seems like she does a lot for her. Like they're around each other a lot.
Sounds like she's around each other a lot. Like you would think she's maybe around her the most.
So in that case, I would think she like OP should have told her that she is missing the birth. Like I feel like that should have come up earlier in conversation. Like
Yeah, I think I think so. And I think that maybe she should have like clearly said like I don't know. Yeah, just like expectations, I guess. But
yeah.
like I'm just I can't stop thinking about the fact that this girl thinks OP is her best friend.
Yeah.
And OP's like
My acquaintance.
acquaintance. Take a step back over there.
Yeah.
I don't get this part though where she's like she told me she won't be picking me up at the airport tomorrow because she'll know I'll do the right thing.
The mom won't pick her up.
Whose mom?
Her mom, OP's mom.
OP's mom?
Yeah, because she asked OP's mom for her opinion. And she's like, "Oh, you should be there for the birth, and I'm not going to pick you up if you're coming tomorrow because I know you're going to do the right thing."
What the fuck?
Yup.
hey, Mom.
None of your damn business.
No. You come in. You take my position. You help birth a freaking baby.
Yeah,
you know how to
literally.
do it better than I do.
Literally.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I guess the mom has a horse in this race, though, because they were acquaintances, quote unquote, because of OP's parents being friends with her parents.
Oh, my dad and her mom used to work together.
Oh, dad.
Yeah, I don't know why Mom's
Oh.
all in this. Like, Mom, thank you for, I mean, oh no. Mom, you're not going to pick me up from the airport? Oh my gosh.
God, Uber
how
doesn't
am I
exist.
ever going to survive? You're not going to pick me up? What am I going to do? The plans are ruined. I can't do anything without you picking me up. But you're the freaking hero, bud.
Oh, that's so true. Okay, top comment. What kind of fatal attraction gaslighting nonsense is this? No, you're not the asshole. You did not agree to be this woman's life partner. You did not agree to be her live-in nanny for the first month. You did not agree to share the baby with her. I mean, do you really even consider her a friend?
No, acquaintance.
You are under no obligation to do anything for this woman, and it's absolutely insane that she and your mother seem to think that the fact that you have helped out in the past somehow makes her entitled to more help from you in the future. This is bizarre, and it's even more bizarre that both your moms are supporting this insanity. Not the asshole, just to reiterate.
OP replies and says, thank you. My mother said, and I quote, it's easier to just help.
No, it doesn't sound easier to me at all.
Only if you're a doormat. Ding dong. What's going on? Like, come on.
Wait, we need to use that more. Ding dong, what's going on? I'm dying. That's so good.
I thought it made sense because, like, the doormat, is at
Yeah,
the
that's
door.
good.
Ding dong. Yeah.
Nice.
Thank you. I just came up with that. I was only going to say ding dong, and then what's going on just came into my mind. All right. We're going to wrap this up with the last story here. When I was 13, I found something in the woods that probably made my parents really concerned.
Huh?
When I was 13 male, I found some porn in the woods. Not magazines, not loose pages. These were full-on collages. Someone had painstakingly cut out pictures of porn and glued them to construction paper like some sort of masturbatory vision board. I took them home and hid them in a drawer. I kept them for about a year. Then, one day, gone. My very religious parents never said a word, which was unlike them. Of course, I never brought it up. It wasn't until I was in my 30s that it hit me. They probably thought that I made it, which means there was likely some very unpleasant conversations for them. Where did he even get all this porn to cut up? When did he have time to make so many? It's surprisingly well done. I could tell them the truth, but I've been an atheist since about 15 and they're still religious. I kind of love the idea of leaving it alone. Let them go to their graves thinking their son was an oddly gifted construction paper porn collegist.
That's hilarious. I would take it to the grave and let them think that forever too. You're in your 30s. Like, there's no need to rehash this.
Bro, top comment. Or maybe it was theirs. And when they found it, they decided not to punish you since they were doing the same thing in secret too.
Stop.
Where do you think he found it from?
From the woods.
From his papa going out into the woods.
Like, were you near other people? Oh my, that's probably the most likely situation here.
Yeah.
Didn't even think of that. People are so smart.
Damn. Reminds me when I was 13 and I found porn.
Where? In the woods?
In a snowbank.
What?
Yep.
Oh, I think you actually brought this up before.
Did I? I don't remember. I remember I was walking home from school through the middle of Lindsay and there was just like
Yeah, you did bring this up.
there was a VHS tape in the snow and it was in some other case. Then I opened it up and it had some porn title. And I was excited to watch it when I got home. Watched that thing way too many times. This is horny teenagers have it way too easy. Just Pornhub.com nowadays.
Right.
Way too easy. That shit didn't exist when I was that age. No way.
All right.
That's
all we got.
Teresa's sweating here.
If you were watching on YouTube, I'm not sitting back because this hairy ass chair is fucking me up.
If you made it this far, we can talk frankly now. We're with friends. The OGs are with us. We're RV lifing and The front AC up here is just too loud. We can't film the podcast while the AC is running. We need to turn it off. And it's 1:00 and the sun is really shining onto the podcast studio now. It's really heating up now. So as soon as we shut down the podcast, the AC is going on and we need to cool the temperature of the RV.
Yep. So let's just life updates.
Teresa's like, let's wrap it up. Let's wrap it up. We're not here. We're not here. So let's move on. Q&A?
Sure.
Teresa's suffering.
I need to get this hot laptop off of me.
Serious question.
Yes.
Do you guys clean your cats before they get in your
No.
bed or lay on you?
Short
Dogs
answer,
and
no.
cats both carry poop on their fur
I don't care.
and butts and paws, especially after being in the litter where they keep waste.
I don't care.
This sounds like it's coming from a person who has never had a pet.
Yeah.
Also,
That's
cats.
so unrealistic. Also, like,
Cats
they go
clean
everywhere.
themselves.
They go on the couch.
Yeah.
They go on the counters. Like, you can't keep them off of your furniture. That's
Yeah.
so unrealistic. So the answer is no.
Also, they clean themselves. I don't know. You can watch cats lick their own butthole, so I'm not worried
Yes.
about that.
Luna is the cleanest person I know.
Cleanest little kitty out there. Yeah. So that's a no. Someone's commented and said, decorated for Halloween last weekend.
Nice.
If it makes you happy, just do it.
I'm doing it today. Okay, not Halloween. I'm doing fall. I'm decorating for fall literally today. I don't think I'm gonna do anything to the studio here. But the rest of the living room will have some fall leaves here and there, and I'm gonna reread my Pumpkin Spice Cafe book and light my fall candles, and it's gonna be a great fall hot day. I'm gonna crank up the AC to be 20 degrees in here.
And then turn the fireplace on.
Yes, perfect.
The fireplace is actually kind of cool because you can just like turn it on.
Turn on the
fire, the fire
LED.
display.
Yeah.
Without like it actually creating like heat. So
It's
it only
perfect.
costs 20 watts. Teresa likes that.
Yeah.
Next one. Check out Kingdom of Lies series by Stanika Stark. The audiobooks are amazing. Have you heard of this before?
I have not.
We'll have to look into this.
We will.
Thank
Save
you,
it.
Destiny.
Thank you, Destiny.
D604.
Thank you.
We'll check it out. Is that your Destiny?
I don't think so.
When I say your Destiny, Teresa went to school with somebody named Destiny.
Yep.
All right. Just a question. Do the cats like RV life?
I think so. They've been fully accustomed now, and I think they're happy. They love hanging out behind the TV.
Yep.
They love to roast in the sun for some reason.
I told you they like to sunbake.
They purposely just go plop in the sun. They've been chasing flies.
And then yet when it gets slightly warm in here, Teresa's very worried that we're overheating.
I'm more worried about the cats being too hot.
Yeah, it's not that too hot.
But yeah. What else? Let's go.
I think they're enjoying it. I think they are enjoying
We
it.
haven't had any issues.
Just drive
Just
days.
the football gate.
Football gate and the drive days are a little rough with
Drive
Luna
days
still.
with Luna. Like if we go 40 minutes, we don't give her a gabapentin, and she gets a little bit stressed out.
Yeah,
which
she gets
stresses
really
me
stressed.
out.
As soon as she gets put in the truck, she
Yeah.
starts stressing out.
But I prefer we give her the gabapentin on long drive days, and it really helps her.
Oh, tremendously.
Tremendously. Like she's very calm. She sleeps. She's very affectionate,
Mhm.
surprisingly. And
Right?
Jack has been a trooper
Yeah.
throughout the whole thing. So
He's chilling like a villain.
yeah.
All right. Life updates. We're in Vernon,
Vernon.
BC.
It's so beautiful here. Like
Teresa took us on this hike that went over Kalamaka Lake, this lookout point, and
Yes.
the lake was stunning.
new sticker if you're watching.
We got
on
a new
YouTube.
sticker. Yeah.
It was so blue. Like the bluest, like in Jasper, there were like green lakes.
Yeah.
Green and like
Teal.
tealy. This was like the bluest lake I've ever seen, and we went swimming in it yesterday,
It was nice.
and it was warm, and it was like because it's been so hot here because it's like 35 degrees.
Yeah.
We went swimming. We did a bunch of activities yesterday. Big day. We did tennis. in the morning. Then we did a bike
yeah.
ride.
Yep.
And then we...
4-step activity day.
Yeah.
Then we kayaked.
We kayaked in this beautiful lake.
Then we swam in it.
And then we swam.
Then we kayaked again.
Yeah.
Then we came home. Then we ate dinner. Then we watched Scary Show. We're on the next Scary Show.
Tell them what we're gonna do today while you're at it.
I don't know after that. It's getting dark at 9 p.m. though now. It's making me sad.
Oh, it's getting dark at like 8.
It's making me sad.
It's making me excited.
Making me sad. And that's pretty much all we're summed up. We had some other life updates, but we already talked about them on Patreon. Wow. Don't forget, guys. Don't forget. Bonus episodes every Friday.
Every
Friday. We got bonus episodes every Friday on Patreon. Or if you just want regular episodes, but you want them a little bit earlier, you can get that on Patreon too. You can get that on Patreon. Early access to these episodes. Those come out every Friday instead of Tuesday. And then you could also upgrade and get the bonus episodes. We appreciate everybody who comes on to the Patreon ThreadTalk family. Helps support the dream here at ThreadTalk. And bonus episodes for you guys every Friday. We also give you like slightly more raw Denver and Teresa.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
Oh, I also wanted to talk about today. I was feeling myself because I washed my hair for the first time in a week.
Looking
I put
good.
some mascara on.
That's my wife.
And then Denver was like, and I put this like cute top on. The boobs are out. It looks great. And then Denver was like, I need to take like thumbnail pictures for the YouTube of you.
Trying to upgrade the thumbnail game.
So I literally changed tops. Like we went out there and did like a whole photo shoot for like 10 YouTube videos for the vlog.
Yep.
And I just changed tops because I don't look like this all the time. I
glammed up.
I don't put mascara on anymore. I don't really do my hair anymore.
Glammed up.
So we took a bunch of pictures in different shorts and
Shorts?
Shirts. And then that was my segue into watch our vlog.
Yes.
Oh, that might not be out yet.
Might be, might not be.
Oh, it's on Patreon though.
First vlog, it's not live on YouTube, but I left the link on Patreon. So even if you're a free member on Patreon, you got access to it. Just looking for some feedback. I finally started editing our RV vlogs. I got through episode 1, which is a walk around tour of the RV. And I'm working on episode 2 right now, which is they're going to be weekly segments of Sunday to Sunday of our weekly vlog life or RV life. And I'm just trying to get a couple of them done. I'm trying to upgrade the editing and stuff. So I'm going to try and stockpile a couple of them before we launch them all live on YouTube. But the early edited versions are unlisted and are on Patreon. So if you just join Patreon for free, you can check out what the RV tour looks like in the RV vlogs.
And then, when they're posted to YouTube, just make sure to subscribe now to Denver and Teresa so that you know when they're posted.
Yeah. And if you just want to see more RV life updates, we post a lot of Instagram stories. So check us out on Instagram at Denver and Teresa. And you would have saw all about the kayaking day already.
Yes, you would have.
Yeah.
All right, is that all?
With that, we bid you farewell. We hope you have a wonderful Tuesday or whatever the other day that you're listening. But we love you. Appreciate you.
We'll
see you next week.
Bye. I'm roasting.
I am also roasting. I'm regretting these pants. She wasn't concerned at all about your bird's industry. That's dismissive and cruel. Sorry.
Babe, I'm fucking.
I'm roasting. I want to take my pants off.
Oh my God.
What are you doing?
I'm trying not to sweat from my asshole. I just hit my head.
We're not supposed to talk about assholes.
Oi, oi, oi. I felt absolutely bad. What? I felt really bad about this, so I also offered to go. What?
I felt absolutely bad. Where did absolutely come in?
And then the line below is appropriate. I don't know what.
Confused. I was like, what?
I don't know how I did that. Oh my fuck.
Only if you're a doormat. Ding dong. What's going on? Ding dong. Ding dong. When I was 13, I found something in the woods that probably made my.
No.
What are you doing?
I'm laughing. I'm so. Go, please.